want to start off with asking you, like, take me through, like, your upbringing as a child. Like, what was it like growing up in Delaware?
My childhood, I grew up with just my little brother, like 13 now. My mom is single parent. My dad was in prison for a good chunk of my life, but he was always there for me. He was always there mentally and spiritually, just not physically. But, he raised me. He raised me to be a respectful man and, to live by whatever I feel is necessary. He always told me to live by my principles, my morals, and whatever I feel is right. I feel like that was just enough to get me here, honestly.
So, like, what led you to sports?
I can say what led me to football was, honestly, my late brother passed away in 2017, but he's what motivated me to play football. But sports in general, my first love was basketball. I played t-ball. I played soccer for a little bit. I really can't put my finger on it, but I just know that it runs in my family.
Yeah.
My dad was a crazy football, stud. My grandfather was a football stud. A lot of my uncles played basketball and they were studs. And unfortunate circumstances led to a lot of my peoples to, have to cut it short. Their athletic life short, you know what I mean? So
let's talk about, like, your high school career as far as football, basketball.
I think high school was everybody's prime. Like, high school was just, like, if you mention high school to anybody, they talk about their memories, this shit automatically put a smile on their face. I played football all 4 years in high school, but we were garbage in football, actually, in my high school. We was, like, terrible. But, I kept a steady amount of, supporters there. I kept a steady amount of fans watching because I would go out there and I would compete. Like, the rest of my team didn't really know how to compete. They always felt like other teams and other people had the upper hand because they were less athletic or whatever their case was. But every week I went out there and I competed. That just gave me a competitive nature just to my game, to everything I do. I just gotta compete because I know how it feels to lose and I know how it feels to win.
Coming from Delaware being a small state, and you just mentioned your high school wasn't like a powerhouse in Delaware, really. So, is that what really led to you taking the JUCO route?
Yeah, it played a big part. Obviously, I played, even more of a bigger part because, like I said, my academics weren't where they needed to be. So, schools would, I think my name rung bells, but, my academics just wasn't cutting it. It was impossible for me to go to any university with the grades that I had. So, junior college was the most necessary route. It made the most sense.
What's the most adverse situation or tragedy that you've had to endure throughout life so far?
Throughout life, I can mention a lot, but the biggest thing that hit me was the death of my best friend. I call him my brother because friend is just not even. That doesn't even explain half of the relationship that we really had. But it was like, it was tragic because I talked to him on a regular, talked to him daily. He's my motivation. He tell me what I need to hear before a game and after. And it just happened that one weird day, October 17th, that I get a call that he just got shot and killed. And probably 2 days after I got that call, I was playing the biggest game of my college career. We was playing #2 team in the nation, Lackawanna College, Lackawanna Junior College. And 2 days prior to that game, I got the call that my brother got killed. So it was like, I didn't know if I still wanted to play football anymore. Like, I was just giving up on stuff. Like, I just didn't have no motivation to do anything. Like, I just felt drained and I just felt like I was in a hole. And, talking to his mom, talking to his family, they kind of gave me light. Like, they just gave me inspiration that, it's okay. Like, it's just, you can't blame anybody. You just got to charge your life. That's just part of life. And the best thing for you to do is to go harder. That incident was a tragedy, but at the same time, it was, I'm not gonna say the best thing that happened to me, because that's
a lesson maybe?
Yeah, it was a really good lesson.
What is your favorite URI memory, football memory?
Me and the guys really was putting in work this past summer. And it just felt like, I felt like it paid off, although we didn't have the season we wish we would have had. But I felt like it paid off for a lot of guys that was out there working. And just that grind, man, that grind this past summer is probably my best memory. I'm gonna take that with me forever. It just built a really, really strong rapport with my teammates, and it just gave me a drive. Like, it just gave me a drive to go harder. It's like, you know, you put in the work over the summer and you see results at the end of the season. So,
how do you want to be remembered as a player and a person here at Rhode Island?
I want people, when they think of me, I want them to think of persistence. I want them to think of, you know, your why. Like, why do you do what you do? I want people to wake up and think about their why every morning. And whether it's me that's making them think about it or whatever the case may be, I want people to think of me and think of persistence, to just keep pushing, keep on going, set goals. And even if you don't hit them the first time or the second time or the third time, you keep on trying. You know, I just want people to just believe in themselves.
Yeah.
I feel like I set a good example, and you know, I left a mark on a lot of my players, coaches, and the people around this campus. But if anything, I want them to remember to just keep pushing, keep going. You know, because life does not stop for nobody; it keeps going.
The last question I have for you is, how do you feel with the good experiences, bad experiences, hurt, happiness, pain, everything you've been through, from your first days in Wilmington, Delaware, to where you stand right now? How do you feel like those experiences and lessons have affected you as a person and a player? Like,
I feel like it gave me like I feel like it's made me a stoic, you know, have a stoic personality.
mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that is, anything that's ever hit me in my life, any type of adversity, any type of, you know, curveball that's been thrown at me, I've never complained. I've never, you know, pouted and, you know, felt like, why me, or anything like that. You know, I just went with it. You know, I always recognize the cards that are dealt to me, and you know, I play them right. I just play them to the best of my ability. So I just feel like, from being in Wilmington to being here right now, the biggest thing would be just being stoic. You know, whatever you're going through, just don't ask why, don't complain about it, just get through it.
Roll with the punches.
Just roll with the punches, get through it. Like, you can't let life, you know, drag you by your feet down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you gotta get through it. You gotta get on your feet, poke your chest out, keep your chin up to the sky, and just go. Just go, go, go. You know, and that's just the main thing. That's how I roll with it.
That's what I love to hear, man. Appreciate you doing business with you.